Okay, we're live. So
Okay,
it's
so
tea.
what
Yeah.
a session that was. Rishabh Pant curbing his ego and Yashasvi Jaiswal showing what a traditional test match cricket is all about. Exactly what you want to see from India fight. That's what you are getting. Absolutely brilliant session that for India. You wanted to see application. You wanted to see intent. You wanted to see temperament. That's what we got, Garg.
No, this is exactly what we were talking about in the lunch live. That you need one good partnership to back through the lunch session. One more will follow. But if Yashasvi and Rishabh can do the job alone, then all well and good. But right now, the most positive thing is we batted out the lunch session, and you have two more batters remaining. Three more batters remaining who can do the job for you. You have a Ravindra Jadeja, you have a Nitish Kumar Reddy, and you have a Washington Sundar. So possibly, realistically, you still have one more good partnership in you, and you batted through the last session. So I mean, this is a
And the ball is now 50 overs.
exactly. And Mitchell Stark looks like he's carrying a niggle. Yeah. I mean, you look at his run up; he's very stiff, and when he's walking back, you see that he's hurting.
Clearly, and there was a grimace on
Yeah.
his face. And every time he bowled, when he was turning back, he was holding his back. Mitchell Stark putting in that desperate effort. But the question is, if he's like this, will he hold up for Sydney? India has made Australia toil exactly what you wanted. If they bowl another 30, 40 overs, they will be out on the field for about 80, 90. And the turnaround between these two test matches is 3 days. 31st, first, second, match of third. Will Mitchell Stark hold up? This test match will not just be a psychological victory for India, it will also mean they've pushed Australia. Yes, his home ground. Yes, SCG. But will Mitchell Stark be the same Mitchell Stark? If India saves this game, this Border Gavaskar trophy is getting to that state where, oh wow, is history going to repeat itself? So far, Jaiswal and Pant have shown incredible maturity. Yeah, take the Jaiswal innings. 25 times he could have gotten it. Edge. He
Yeah.
did not give up. The Steve Smith knock, the Manas knock, the Usman Khwaja knock. This is what you want to see. You don't give up. The next ball is a brand new ball. It is, and that's where I go back to Kohli. That's where I go back to Kohli. You've done the hard yards, and you don't give it up. These two fellows have shown that on this wicket there is no menace.
When you say grind, when you say Test cricket looks ugly, you talk about the innings that Yashasvi Jaiswal has played. That is the perfect example of a perfect Test innings cricket, Test cricket innings. When you look at the entire Yashasvi Jaiswal, I'm taking it a little close so we can
Yeah, no
people can
problem. No problem.
hear us better. But when you look at the innings, like he said, there were a lot of times when he could have given up, when he could have gotten frustrated and tried some, abnormal thing, but he did not. He stuck to his game. He was getting the pace of his bat to the ball, and he's played beautiful cricket. I mean, sensible young man. What a sensible young man.
Look, boss, 161 because of his innings. Of course,
Yeah.
Jasprit Bumrah. 82, he was all set for a big 100 in the first innings when he got unfortunately run out. Another time he's nearing, 60 plus? What is he not out? 60 something? Yashasvi Jaiswal at this point in time. So he's nearing another big essay. And the good part about Yashasvi Jaiswal is that when he gets going, he makes it big. He's already on 63. So 63, a word on Labuschagn's over. It's a joke. You wasted an over. You wasted an over where the balls were going. I'll tell you, there was one time a Tony Gregg commentary. A ball was hit and the ball was going to the third tier. Tony Gregg on commentary said, and that can be a catch, provided the fielder is 36 feet tall. And he said it in one go. And one was like, what did he say? Manas Labuschagne, 1 over before tea, was he trying to take a wicket? He did not make them play a single ball. Boom, 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 boom. It's a waste. Do you not have brains? I mean, if you're Australia, you need to break that partnership. These guys will frustrate you now. 1 more hour, and India will believe. Now my question to you. 1 more hour of 40, 50 runs. You are 112, you get to 160, 65, 70. Okay. It's 170 runs
With no loss.
after lunch, so 170 for 3. If it happens in 1 more hour, right? 50 runs. Conventional cricket. You are talking about 2 hours of play. you're talking about 30 odd overs, 30, 35 overs, and you're talking about 170 runs. Are you going?
You know what? That's what I've been calculating in my head. I've been looking at the scoreboard. I've been looking at the way that Yashasvi and Rishabh-Pant are playing. Then I'm looking at the fact that you have three more solid batters left in your batting lineup. And I asked one of the persons sitting in the media box, do you think India will go for it? They said, no, are you out of your mind? But right now, I'm actually there is a part of me that's thinking, can India go for this? Can India go for this? It's not like it doesn't happen in T20 cricket.
Look. My assumption is,
Yeah.
if India
Ask
does,
Rohit Sharma to retire and Kohli both.
if India doesn't lose a wicket,
Yeah.
you have a Sundar, you have a Reddy, you have a Jadeja who can shut short.
Yeah.
You go for it for some time. You try. Because Australia, the shoulders are dropping. The bowling unit is tired. All of a sudden, if India is 165, 170 for three, and you need six an over or six and a half an over, give yourself 5 overs and rattle. If you lose a couple, boom, shut shot, close the match. But if you don't, and all of a sudden, Melbourne cricket ground, runs to be had, lots of gaps, old ball, nothing will happen with this ball. I sense there is drama left in this game.
I still think so. And imagine what the crowd would be like.
And it's India crowd. Already 60,000, 70,000 all
No.
blue.
I'll tell you what, today it's all India. I mean, a small part is of course Australian
But
fans,
I agree with you.
yeah, it's all India today, and you can hear the cheers as
इसको
well.
देखो, ये सीधा एयरपोर्ट से आ गया. कितना लोग कहाँ से आ जाते हैं, unbelievable है.
I won't say it right now, but
Yeah.
I'll tell you 2 minutes later that I think it's incredible what Yashasvi and what,
Yesterday I met a family.
okay.
They said they've come from Dubai.
Okay.
They came in on the 25th night.
Ah.
They were watching the test. They're bringing their bags here. From here, they're going back to the airport, going back to Dubai.
Wow.
And they said, we will meet you in the Softy ice cream. I promised them ice cream if India wins.
Yes.
So that's their
Dedication.
family.
Oh my gosh, that's some dedication. That's some dedication because traveling is no joke. Let's get that straight. But yes, what I was actually thinking about, the point that I'm thinking about here is that you have your two very, very aggressive batters on the field. And like you said, you have three more who can shut shop if need be. So will Yashasvi and Rishabh go for it after two?
Not now. 1 more hour. Because Australia still has enough time.
Yeah.
At this point in time, the first thing India needs to do is back Australia out of it.
Yes.
Don't give them that sneaky feeling that we can still win this. If India holds on, the post will start at 3:30. If India holds on till 4:30, which means 2 hours of game length because of the mandatory 15 odd overs. So if India holds on till 4:30, Australia will start to feel this is game gone. And the moment that sense happens that, oh, we are not winning this, that's when you attack. Because you have to choose who you attack. They are going to bowl some overs of Head, some overs of Marsh, Labuschagne, etc. And you go for them because tired legs, Pat Cummins. If you see Mitchell Stark is now bowling late 30s. He's not bowling 144 anymore. 136, 137, 138. And that is what Mitchell Stark is doing. This is not going to increase, my friends. Even if they get the second new ball for the last 10 overs, it is not going to go up by much because they are now tired. This is not easy conditions to bowl. India, by this session, has taken 2 steps forward in saving this game.
No, 100%. And you see, you look at Pat Cummins' face. After every ball, you look at Pat Cummins' face. And I've been comparing it from what I saw in the morning versus what I'm seeing now. You can tell how tired a bowler is from the pace that they walk inside. Pat Cummins is walking so incredibly slow. And you don't blame them. Of course, it's very, very hot. The sun is pelting.
Look at the lines for the softy ice cream.
Look.
Look at this.
This is one line.
Ice cream line.
There's another line, and there's one more softy truck right next. So I was reading this tweet from an Australian journalist. They said that they have gotten extra softy trucks for the heat. They're trying to.
And it's not
supply-
easy. The sun is not easy on the body.
They're
I mean,
try-
it just
yeah.
pinches you.
They're trying to supply as much ice cream as possible to the
Everybody has made brisk business. But why do you read such tweets? You don't even have ice cream.
I don't know. It just popped up in my feed. But if I feel like it, I'll have it.
Yeah, then you should today, if India sort of saves this game,
I'll have an ice
celebration on.
I'll have an ice cream.
Of course. Champagne and ice cream. That's the celebration for everybody
Yes.
For me, no champagne, but for them, 100% champagne. 100% champagne. But what an effort from Jaiswal.
Incredible. One, I mean,
You know what angers me about Pant? The man has this. He's a genius.
And
Why would you throw it away?
Exactly.
Why would you throw it away, Rishabh Pant? He has an average of 57 in the fourth innings. He has scored. Imagine how good he is with the bat. Imagine how he feels pressure. We talk about performance under pressure. It is boiling pressure.
Yes.
Virat Kohli
Yes.
gone. Rohit Sharma gone. KL Rahul gone. Two youngsters, Rishabh Pant, Yashasvi-Pant, standing tall against an Australian attack. Single test, 70,000 people was sport at its pristine best. What is this?
Arindam Konan, guys, it's 5:16 a.m. in Germany. I am
Which
watching.
part of Germany, my friend?
I am watching the full night cricket, so he's been up the entire night. Happy to see the application from our batters. Also happy to see the hopes and smile backs on Shubhayan and Rohit.
Okay.
They're right here, by the way.
They're right here.
There they go.
Hi. तुम लोगों का line. Somebody is writing to us from Germany saying he's happy to see smiles back on your faces.
Style to be directly proportionate to how Indian team is playing.
Exactly.
Absolutely right. It's directly proportional to how India plays.
On it. I did it.
Yeah, it does. Because when you're part of a touring media contingent, your ups and downs are also synergized and synchronized with how your team does. Olympics,
Yes.
if you don't win a medal, I lose it. I feel deflated. I feel angry. I feel what is going on? Where is the next medal going to come from? And that's how important it is. If India loses this one badly, then all of a sudden you feel, come on, this Australian media antics will go over your head and people will come at you and jibes and all that. And if India saves this one, it is the other side of the story. Then we'll say, cry baby, is it? And this is fun and banter, but incredibly good session for India. The fight that all of us wanted to see, we got that fight. But the story is not done yet. You've got to continue this at least for an hour more for you to feel that now is the time. Should we calibrate? Should we go for it? Should we give Australia a scare? Even if you give them a scare, mentally that's important.
Very important, especially now that they're so tired. You've got one bowler carrying a niggle. Boland looks fine. He always
Yeah.
looks fine. I don't know what that man eats. Nothing phases him. He's unfazed. Sun, no problem. Rain, no problem. He's going to bowl like he does in every single over. So let's not count Boland in this. But they've got one bowler carrying a niggle. It is very evident that Pat Cummins is tired. The rest of the team, shoulders are a little bit down because the pressure is on right now. It is
100%.
Australia's game to lose. No, I mean, as in,
To
if
drawing.
there is
Yeah,
if there is a
100%. If
draw,
they don't win, it's a loss.
Exactly. If they're drawing the game, then it's Australia's loss. And
21 for 7.
Ah.
After they scored 474, one result was possible, and that is Australian win.
yes,
Anything else, it is a mental, psychological blow
Absolutely.
that they will have to absorb going into the New Year test. And we are not yet saying this. If the match is a draw, what about the Boland Lions partnership of last evening? How will Pat Cummins and Andrew McDonald defend that?
yeah. How
Let's
will you
not ask this
justify
question
it?
just now. Wait for a little bit more. We will see.
ASJ is saying this series is symbolizing a change of guard in Indian cricket, where youngsters are showing grit and taking responsibility. 100%. 100%. I think this is the kind of series, Jasprit Bumrah saying that our team is in a transition. And then the youngsters coming in, taking on the responsibility from the lower middle order, you're coming up and saving the matches. I think it's incredible, and it's shown just how strong Indian cricket is, and it's not to be taken lightly.
Absolutely, and the talent and the depth and everything that we have in our cricket, spot on. Yashasvi Jaiswal not giving up. And by the way, he dropped 3 catches. So imagine how strong he is
Yeah,
mentally. That
yeah.
he did not let any of that play on his mind. He came out there. He got beaten. Did not give up. That is attritional test match cricket and attritional test match batting. Closing comments, Gadi Rao. Can we save this?
Save as in draw?
Yes.
Or win?
Draw.
Draw, yes. I think we can. Now looking at the situation, if we had 1 wicket down right now, I would have said,
On for a win.
yeah. No. 1 wicket down as in one more.
Acha, 4 down.
4 down. If it was 4 down right now, I think I would have said that it's still
Iffy.
iffy. It's still a little dicey. But right now, looking at the situation, Both of them looking very strong. You've got three more batters. I think they can go for a draw. Very comfortable.
Okay, let's end the show here. We will be back straight after the game ends, whenever that is, and hopefully with some good news and smiles on our faces.
Yes.
Champagne and ice cream and whatever you want to call it, we'll have all of that.
Yeah.
But fingers crossed for the moment. Let's not jump the gun. Let's continue this fight because this is what all of us wanted to see. Everyone, Gargi and everyone watching, thank you very much for joining us both. Our entire team will be back end of the game, 2.5, 3 hours of madness awaiting us. Thanks for watching.